Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, it is here. So good afternoon or good evening or good night to wherever you are in the world. I thought today that I would come on and do a live meditation with you and we can connect in. And good morning, Becca. It's lovely to have you here and so much love to you. Yes, I'm going to do a live meditation, and it's honestly, we are in such incredible times and incredible light. So I want to perhaps just talk about what's behind me. So I felt guided to put this on actually. So this is a rosary and I'm not Catholic, but I went to Mother Mary's chapel in Sedona. And when I was walking around there, well, first of all, she stood beside me when I walked in the door. And then she sat beside me in one of the pews, and someone else who was traveling with us said something to me. And I said, well, if you scooch over this way a bit, you'll be sitting next to Mary because she's sitting right beside me. And she could really feel that. And then we went into the shop where they just have all of this stuff. And I was guided by Mary to purchase this. So it actually has a few other bits in it. So it has her name on here and the cross. But this painting here, which is quite, this camera, it doesn't have a great depth of field, or I don't know how to operate it properly. But this here is the energy of Mary, and I really wanted to bring her in today. And you can probably feel that coming into your body as I say that, because I can. And then this, of course, is Gaia. So I've just put her on an angle because this image here, even though it can be turned into landscape view, this is how I painted it. And these are the energies that have been coming in. So I've seen them streaming in over last year and this year. So it's a sort of compilation of those, but more recently, these golden energies. And you can't see them from here, but there's sacred geometric shapes in there. There's light language and there's lots of glittery bits of silver and gold, so maybe you can feel into the energies of that. So that's the energies in here, in particular the energies of the Christed light, which is what we are being saturated in at the moment. So we'll just get started, Bex. Even if it's just you and me, that'll just be fine, and everyone else can come in another time and listen. So I invite everybody to know this little trick actually. So when you want to put your mind into a relaxed state, you can roll your eyeballs up to the ceiling and then gently close your lids. So you roll your eyeballs up to the ceiling and then gently close your lids. And that fools your brain into moving from a beta or beta brainwave pattern, which is the very alert, wakeful brain pattern you want to be in when you're crossing the road and driving your car, into alpha. And the alpha brainwave pattern is slightly slower, and it is the brainwave pattern we move into just before we're heading off to sleep. And just when we wake up in the morning, we move through that, and that's the space to do this gentle meditation work. So if you haven't done that already, do that now. So roll your eyes up to the ceiling and gently close your lids. Then take a breath and land wherever it is that you are. Feel yourself landing more in your body. A lot of us have been moving in and out very easily of our body. We do that when we are in worry, in anxiety, scared, and we're going through a lot of change. So invite your body in, your energetic body, your amazing body, the spiritual and energetic part of yourself, to come and sit in you, with you, and connect in to all of you. And even before we begin, we're going to invite more of us in. We're going to invite all of our multi-dimensional fragments back through time and space to come in. And you might want to put your palms up in the air, and you'll feel the energies coming in. You'll feel them coming into your fingertips and into your palms. So we are calling in all aspects of self, all multi-dimensional aspects and fragments and fractals through time and space to come in through our energy field and into our body. And feel the weight of your body in your sit bones, in your butt, in the space between you and the surface you're sitting on. As you're feeling yourself coming more and more into your body and more relaxed. And we call in the energy of Gaia to guide us. And we call in the energy of Mary, beautiful Mother Mary, who holds us so tenderly in both of these beautiful, divine, feminine beings. They hold all of us in a much bigger way than many of us perceive. And feel that energy of theirs as it permeates your field. You may feel it as a hug, a wrapping. You may feel it as energy that fills your soul, your heart, your higher heart, your solar plexus. And now I invite you to take your focus to your own heart, to the center of your heart, your energetic heart in the center of your chest, and to take your consciousness there, to that space. And visualize that you are sitting cross-legged in the middle, in the midst of your own divine spark, your Christed light, your fractal of creation, your divine essence of God. And feel the energy both streaming up through your feet and down through your crown. And now visualize that you can be sitting there as this version of you. And now you're feeling this on your skin, this divine light, this light streaming down through your crown and into your soul seat, your fractal of creation, your divine spark, and streaming up from the center of the earth, from Gaia. And relax. You are so held here, held by and in your own divinity. It's beautiful. It's quite magical. And from this space, I invite you to send a streaming of light to your physical heart. Our physical hearts are going through upgrades also. There's some confusion in our world in terms of the effects that have been occurring on all sorts of levels, and how they're often similar effects to what our ascension symptoms are. But our hearts are going through huge upgrades as we are finding our way to higher love, to more unconditional love. Smile. Thank your heart. It works so hard for each of us. Be grateful and appreciate your body as it is going through incredible alchemical change. We are shifting, transforming, transmuting, changing and alchemizing from our third dimensional physical form into a fifth dimensional physical form. Your body is working so hard for you. Be gentle with it. Be appreciative of it. Be thankful to it. Now feel this light that is you, this light that is you as a part of bigger, grander, most incredible light. Expand that now. So with every breath in, expand it. With every breath out, expand it. Breathe in, expanding your own Christed light, your own divine essence. And breathe out, expanding it more. Breathe in and breathe out, filling your heart space. Breathe in. Breathe out, filling your torso. Breathe in and breathe out and fill your legs, your feet, your knees, your thighs. Breathe in, filling your butt, your pelvis, your groin. And breathe in, filling up any little spaces below your heart, right down into your toes. And now breathe in to your arms. And breathe out. And breathe in to your chest, your shoulders, your neck, your throat. And now your head. And let's meander here in the space of the head and the brain, which has been having a lot of change. Let's breathe into our pineal gland and into our pituitary gland and into our physical brain. And into our third eye, in the center of the forehead, and into our physical eyes. Breathe deliberately and intentionally into your third eye in the center of your forehead, inviting it to open, to clear. And feel the energy moving in through there. And now breathe into the back of your head, the base of your skull and the occipital bone area, which, if you don't know where that is and you feel behind you, you'll feel it's a soft cavity in the base of your skull in the center of your back. You can visualize that that's the receptor of your third eye, your energetic receiving lens. So breathe into that. Now breathe into your ears and feel the expansion that's occurring in that sensory aspect of you, where we receive into those, I think they're called ocular bones, those fine fragments of cartilage that receive sound and vibration. Many of us are having upgrades in that area also. We can hear more, higher, finer frequencies. Now breathe into your throat. So we invite the throat. We invite the throat to really deeply receive and open these beautiful Christed lights, these beautiful divine fractals of self and of God, of the God essence, and to bring us healing through there. And you can pull in that beautiful blue light that's in the painting with silver running through it. Beautiful, cool, blue, soothing, healing light. As so many of us have things unspoken. And we invite the throat to transmute these, to bring them to our consciousness, so that we may speak them out. Maybe they need to be spoken out for you to hear for yourself. Or maybe they need to be spoken out to someone else. But maybe they don't need to hear it. So if it is that all you need to do is speak it out, invite them to be energetically present, and speak it to them. And breathe freely with beautiful flowing energies in and around your throat. Feel that swirling, swishing movement like an ocean wave, moving and cooling and soothing and washing out any little speckles of sand. Let's make it sand, seeing as we're in the ocean flow, to be washed out and transmuted into light. Inviting the throat to feel free, to speak out. Inviting you to feel free, to speak out, to speak your truth, to say what needs to be said, not to offend, but to honor yourself, to honor your own truth. And I want to tell you that many times this is not about speaking it to others. This is about speaking it out loud to ourselves. There is something that goes on in our body that is very alchemical in our speaking our truth out loud to self. And one of the things I want you to say out loud to yourself is, I speak my truth. I honor myself. I truly, deeply, and beautifully love myself and all that I am. And I am stepping into my own expanded self, my own greatness, my own magnificence. And so it is. Now take a breath into your heart space, thanking and appreciating your throat. And drop down into the space beneath your heart into your solar plexus. This is an area that needs some extra love at the moment. Imagine that you, as your child self, is sitting in there in what I see as a little cave, like a washing machine. That you and your child self is sitting in there. Invite him or her to relax. Place your hands on your solar plexus and make that the focus of your breath for this moment. Breathing in and out there. Honoring yourself, your child self, this baby girl, this baby boy, this toddler self, this young child self, this preschooler. Let's attend to those right now. Let's invite any of those that show up to sit in your solar plexus and hold hands with one another. And you, as your adult self, are wrapping your arms around each of them like a group hug. And reassure them that they are okay, that all is okay, that we are all well, that I am taking care of you. And sometimes I don't understand what you need. And I want you to promise your inner child that you'll get better at that. I want you to promise your inner child that you will sit in contemplation in the next few days to ask your inner child. The ones who show up, they're the ones who need healing. They're the ones, that age, that aspect of you that needs healing and integration. And they often know what they need. So you, as the adult, communicate with these we aspects, these younger components, these younger versions of you. Over the next few days, take some time to ask them, how are you? What do you need? How can I give that to you? And then promise them to do that. Promise them in a time frame that you will keep your promise. Your inner child needs to know that they can trust your word. And right now, tell each of them, look, each of those aspects of you, each of those little inner children, the baby, the toddler, the preschooler, the young child, any of those age children, babies who showed up to you now, look each of them in the eye and say, I love you. How you feel matters to me. And I am going to tune in and communicate to and with you very soon. To pay attention deeply, truthfully, and honestly to you and what you need. I love you. And maybe you might like to kiss each of them on the forehead, on the top of the head, on the cheek. Give them a hug. And take 3 long, deep, loving breaths into your solar plexus. And through the nose, but into the solar plexus. Out through the mouth, but out through the solar plexus. Flooding it, flushing your solar plexus, this cave that sits in there, this washing machine aspect. That's why it churns. That's why I give it that name. 3 long, deep breaths filled with that loving light that you hold now in your body. In and out. Feel the tension in your solar plexus dissipating, softening. And one more. Now I invite you to place your hands on your belly. Maybe your belly is feeling also at the moment as though it is bloated, holding tension or fluid. So let us speak to the belly. The digestive system, the elimination system. We are assuring and reassuring our digestive system that there is a lot to digest. There is a lot of change to be digested by our physical body. These energetic shifts and waves, these solar flares and filaments and sunspots that are coming to our earth to wash us over with these waves of energy that are so strong. They are taking us through metamorphosis. And our stomach has a part to play. Our digestive system has a part to play, and it is working overtime at the moment. So fill that belly up with that beautiful Christed light, that beautiful divine Christed golden light. This light that's full of variant shades of yellow and golden flakes and golden filaments and sparkling light. And sparkling silver light also. Invite that to fill your entire abdomen, to flush and move and cleanse and heal the stomach, the digestive system, reassuring it that this is all for good, all for our highest transformation, our highest delight. Invite it to relax. Invite it to come into its highest efficiency. To feel well. To receive this light as a flushing effect, a washing internally to our systems, clearing out what is not required and upgrading what is in existence and will stay. Our body knows it's incredibly intelligent right down to the cellular level. this incredible body of intelligent cells that know what to do and where to go and how to create. And all we have to do is to be the powerful dancing partner with ourselves. So we invite ourselves to do what is best, what is highest, what is for our most highest good at this time, in receiving, in transmuting, and in releasing through our stomach and through our elimination system. Clearing and cleansing, flushing, transmuting, receiving this incredibly powerful, transformative, transmutative light. Flushing away all that is not required, nor desired, nor needed. Any sickness, any illness, any unwellness. Flushing it out, transmuting it, and letting it go. And we thank you, body. We thank you, digestive system. We thank you, elimination system. To be flushed out, to be eliminated, out and away. Remember to do that when you visit the toilet. Instruct your body to release it, to let it go, to flush it out. Maybe move your hips. Maybe create some movement in a figure of 8 across the hips, across the sacral chakra. And then back and forth as well, shifting the energy through the base chakra and through the sacral chakra, allowing this movement, any contractions that are in there, to shift and breathe into them. Take that focused, incredible breath of yours that's filled with this amazing, transformative, transmutative light of Christed light from the God source, the source light that is coming through and flushing and flooding our systems, moving it through, inviting it to take with it what is not required in our new world, in our new space, in our new way of being, in our fifth dimensional body. Out, going now, transmuting. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now breathe that light into your base chakra and shoot it down into the ground. And shoot it down through your legs and into your feet and into your toes. Flush out your kneecaps on the way through. Release all those old stories held through there, in and around and behind the kneecaps, where we hold our stories, the ones that we contracted to bring and work with and release. Allow the light to rotate around it in this flushing action. We release back through the right knee, back through our father's lines. Many of us who came here to be working with this light at this time, we carried a lot. Just having a final flush now, releasing everything back through the lines of the father, the grandfather, the great-grandfather, the great-great-grandfather, the great-great-great-grandfather, and any other beyond that 5 generational stance, right back through. Let's go right back through to the 12th. And feel the energy leaving. Feel it softening and expanding and releasing out through, washing out through under the kneecap. And then let's go to the left. The mother's side. Allow this energy to swirl around the kneecap, the left kneecap, swirling, releasing, transmuting out any of the stories you came to live through, to change, to amend, to release, to heal. Releasing them out back through your mother's line, your grandmother, your great-grandmother, your great-great-grandmother, your great-great-great-grandmother, your great-great-great-great-grandmother, your great-great-great-great-great-grandmother, and any residue beyond that you contracted to heal. And filling these knees with this light and feeling this beautiful expansion. This light is bringing us such incredible expansion in so many ways. And releasing. And now feeling down into our feet, the tingling in our toes and the soles of our feet. And dropping and connecting in now under the ground into our earth chakra. Flooding that with this light. And beneath that, the crystalline earth star chakra. This elliptical, rotating wheel of light. This sparkly light that holds a range of colours. From the pale, opalescent female colours of our new dimension, right through the rich, intense jewel colours of our masculine colours in our new dimension. Excuse me. Feeling that energy washing back up now up the backs of our legs. Our whole body filled with this beautiful light and connected into our crystalline earth star chakra. And now drop down from that a line that goes to the center of the earth. Connecting in. You can connect in to Gaia here in her cave. And take your consciousness there, land in her cave, center of the earth. You can see the image of a small part of her cave behind me. Land on that amethyst. And she holds your hands. She looks into your eyes. And you will feel yourself being very pulled into your body here. Very grounded. I'm going to bring through some light language to you. Light language is the language that comes through in light and sound waves. And our cells and our soul understands it. Sometimes there are movements of the hands that come with it. Sometimes just the voice. Naranashiana hiyahu Aranahi Arananashiati Arananananananai Narashi Shi Arahi Arahi Arahu Yahoyarana Siyarana Shi Shina Shasha Kanarana Siti Yarana Yahoyarana Hi Ishiakana Sityana Arana Kanana Shitya Takana Oyana Ranana Iyara Tuakana Shianana Iyanarana Itiana rakana shitiana otoyana rakana shitiana na utakana iyana uakana shititia rakana iya toyana rakana titiana ashanini ni akana shishiana arana titiana shana itikana katata titiarana itiana shititiana. Take a deep breath in. And feel your body with a new vibration, a new resonance. And bring your attention back to your physical body in your physical space. And open your eyes when you are ready. So much love to you. I invite you to come back and repeat this, even though it's long. And come back and do a part of it. But come back and do this every day over the next week. It will help you go through this rather incredible time in our world. Hi Anna, hi Becca, thank you. Much love to you both. Yeah, so just feel it. It's pretty incredible. It's very uplifting, this energy. And so just bathe in it, soak in it. That's what you're invited to do. It's what each of us is invited to do. All right. Much love, everyone. Enjoy this beautiful, magnificent, magical time. Bye.